G'day guys, how's it going? Alright, we're doing a review on the AreoPress. So this is what it looks like when you buy it out of the box. Now, obviously I'm doing this for motorcycle people, camping type stuff, and it looks like quite a big unit. Don't worry, I reckon we can get it smaller. Now, I drink international roast, instant coffee, that's what I do. And that's what I used to do when I used to go camping, but I changed to using these satchels. I don't think you can beat this type of, is that the right way? I don't think you can beat that. It makes you a great, cappuccino, or you can get the latte ones. They've got all different styles. I prefer the cappuccino. But I thought, why not? Let's give this a try for you guys that are right into your coffees and having your, coffee plunger, press coffee. I don't know. It's not an espresso, I know that. All right, let's get over here and have a look. Rightio, now I've got a kettle over here boiling, so we'll have some hot water in a minute. I'm going to pull all this stuff out and see what comes with it. Here we go. So, a little coffee scoop, Duvalaki thing. One stirrer. Some filters. A filter holder. A funnel. Base unit. And the plunger bit. That's what we got. And of course, some instructions. Kettle's boiling. Let's turn that off. All right. So the things that we don't need. Clearly we don't need something to hold the filters. So that can get chucked. The funnel thing is to put on here so that when you're pouring the grains in, it doesn't spill. But I mean, look at the size of that, really. I mean, I know I have shaky hands, but that we don't need that. The coffee scoopy doopy thing, now I reckon that we would, I would personally, I would pre-do my scoops, put them in little bags or something like that ready to go, so I don't think we need that. A stirrer, I reckon I should get away with using my spoon, so that I don't think we need. So that now leaves us with the strainer pressy thing, these two pieces here and some filters. So if we try and get this down, and obviously you'll have your existing spoon. I think this goes like that. That in there, like that. And I reckon if we were to get these out, I don't know how long you're going away, but you put that in there. So there you go. I mean, that would be the size that you'd be carrying, and it's really super light. All right, let's see if we can make a cup of coffee. I haven't used this. I always do this when I get something new. I never. I don't think I normally wouldn't test something. I like to do it for the first time when I'm with you guys. So my reactions are more just, I don't know, normal, not staged, I suppose. Whatever. All right, now. And like I said, I haven't done this stuff before, so I had to go and buy some coffee stuff, so it's not ground up stuff. This espresso, the AreoPress, apparently has been around for years, and if you do a YouTube search, there is a plethora, a shitload of videos, and they have all these, apparently, which way do you can use it you can use it that way, or you can use it that way, and they get all finicky, and you wait 10 seconds and 5 seconds and the steeping and the, I don't know, all this craziness. I'm sure if you're into it, it's not craziness to me from the outside. It sounds like, I don't know, wankerism. Alright, here's my first problem. Short lookers are on. Easy open pack, no need to cut. So I've got to lift that up and then just pull apart. Ah, there you go. Look at that. Easy when you know how. Cool, alright, we've got into the coffee. Excellent. So obviously I need a paper. Now apparently you should pre-wet this bit of paper. Alright, so I've pre-wet that. Need bloody short lookers on. I'll put that in there. All right. So now this will just go on there like that. Now I'm going to use a glass one so you can see. Oh, that doesn't fit. Damn it. All right, that fits on there. So you're not going to see the coffee coming out. Sorry. That's on there. Now for this one, I'm going to use this scoop just because I don't have this already pre-done. Oh, it smells good, I can tell you that. So I'll put that in there. I don't know how many I'm supposed to do. Hang on, I'll find out. One scoop is what they're telling me. So that's done. Now it's got numbers on there, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So is that 1 coffee, 2 coffee, 3 coffee, 4 coffee? Nah, it couldn't be. You'd have to fill that up to get a decent cup of coffee out of that. We're just going to fill it up. So I got me hot water, pouring it in. Just like that. I'll use the spoon. Stir it up. Whoop. Now, I believe that this should actually be dripping already. Like, there you go. Can you see? You can see that dripping through. Apparently, so we leave that, I don't know, a few seconds or whatever. Now we put this thing on. And then what we're doing, so we're going to leave that, apparently that, I don't know, percolates, ferments, it does something. There's some coffee term for it, I don't know what it is. But by putting that on there, we've stopped the air in there, so eventually this should stop dripping. There you go, it stopped dripping. So now that's allowing that, it's allowing that to now steep. And they say a few seconds for that, I don't know, 15 seconds, bloody whatever. And then when you do the plunge, you got to plunge it for over 30 seconds. None of these seconds that I'm talking about is exactly what it is. But I'm just a duffhead, and the coffee's just going to taste what it tastes to me. So now we've got to plunge. Slowly plunging down. Hopefully you guys can see that going down, pushing. You should be able to see the coffee levels there, the plunges up here. Oop. They say do it slowly, do it slowly. Down, down, down. I really wish I had the clear glass, but all the way down to the bottom. Boom. There you go. So now that should be a nice cup of coffee. Smells like coffee. I reckon it's going to be too bloody hot. I normally put cold water, like if I have a green tea or something, I'll add cold water. Same when I make these, I'll add cold water. It's like adding milk, you're cooling it down. Whereas I know Alistair, he'll just have that and he'll have it straight boiling water. Can't do it. And I like to drink my coffee or tea or whatever it is, really, I like to drink it quick. Oh. I don't know how people drink that. That is bitter. It's just bitter. I've got to have sugar in it. All right, put some sugar in it. Let's see if that works. Now I don't drink black tea, black coffee. I drink my tea without any milk in it. Oh. I'm going to go get some milk because that's... I don't know whether I'm doing it wrong. Hang on a minute, guys. Alright, so I've gone and got some milk. And I'm trying to use stuff that I would take if I'm going camping. So, oh, long life milk. Poke a hole in that. Can you see that? You can't see that. There you go. Squirt some of that in there. Making a hell of a mess. Right, that now looks a bit more like coffee to me. Alright, now we can see that. That's way better, but that's, to me, that is just shit. Ah, that's just, I don't know, I don't get it, guys. My palate must not be refined. That's just bitter. Maybe it's the coffee. I don't know. Obviously this is no fault of the AreoPress. This is just personally, I don't like that type of the coffee. Obviously, if you get that from a cafe or something, I don't know how. I'm going to whack another sugar in it. Bloody hell. That's a little bit better again, but still. Now, just as a comparison, so you've seen the mess that I've gone through to do all this, and again, I state this is my personal thing. Satchel. Pour it in. Get your hot water. Stir it up. Can you see me doing all this? Stir it up. Look, it's even got frothy milk in it. Now I believe, oh no, that's not the sweet one. Now I'm not going to put any sugar in that. I will put a bit of water in it though. Now that's what I like. Now if I want to sweeten that up, see that's not bitter at all. Whack a sugar in it. You can get the cappuccino, they have a sweet version of it, which is what I normally have. Now that's it. Beautiful. Excellent. So, the AreoPress, it does what it says it will do. You can make it compact now, obviously. So now I've got all this mess. I've got to clean up all this stuff. Like I've got this. How do I? Oh, whoop! Jeez. All right, so I've made a mess down there. Now I know I'm carrying on a bit like a pork chop. Obviously you can do that a whole lot better than me, but I just don't see being on a motorbike or going out camping with what I do. I'm not going to a place and then I'm setting up camp for a couple of days or a few days or whatever. I just don't see it. But obviously if you're into coffee and you like that type of coffee, clearly, and by all the other videos on YouTube, it's clearly a winner. So if you like that type of stuff, AreoPress, it will do exactly what it's supposed to do. Yeah, there you go. Cool bananas. All right, I'm gonna keep my Nescafe Satchel Buddy coffee. There you go. I don't know, yeah. Crazy. I might have to see if someone will buy it off me.
So Nay's using her DeLonghi machine, and we're using the same coffee. Oh, so you've already done it?
Yeah, so that's just coffee. This is milk, obviously, to go in it. That's just straight the black coffee that you use.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so straight coffee, same coffee that we use with that AeroPress. Nah, that's smoother. That is smoother, but I just don't like it. If you chuck that milk in.
Right, we're going to whack some sugar in it. I normally. Oh, that's just the one I'll do.
That's the one?
Yep. She's good to me, isn't she?
There you go, try that.
Alright. Here goes. Oh no, that's way better. Way better.
Yeah, I mean, you were never a black coffee
Yeah, that's...
anyway, so...
I'll clean myself up. So that's way better. Now that's obviously using this DeLonghi machine, and it knows how to do it, I suppose.
Yeah, and it's set to the strongest coffee.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's set to make it as strong as it can go in that machine.
Cool.
So that would be way stronger than what you made out there.
Yeah.
But obviously done correctly.
Well, there you go, guys. So that's the AeroPress review. As I said, I carried on like a bloody pork chop. I don't use this type of, I don't do plunger coffee, I don't do espresso stuff. Nay has that machine in there and she is in total control of that, and I very rarely will have one of those. I'm basically international roast, instant coffee, or when I go camping, as I said, I use those satchels, simple, easy. Now, if you are a connoisseur of coffee and you like that, you like a really good bloody coffee, not just a dickhead like me. From what I've looked, and there are other ones, like when I purchased that, you saw that there was that other little smaller espresso one. From what I can see out of all of them, this one looks to be the best for a motorcycle camping scenario. Now, whether that means you're just, you're road bike riding, or you're on a dual sport like Max the bloody DR650 and you're going across the Simpson and you're dropping your bike and all that kind of stuff, this would be perfect because it's very, very light. There's nothing to it. There's no little bits and pieces and valves and all that kind of stuff to go wrong. It's really hard plastic. It'd take a good beating. I would recommend that. From the coffee tasting, I can't recommend it, but that's because I don't like that type of coffee. That's not the problem of that. That's just my personal bloody preference. I suppose if I had read the instructions and learnt how to make a proper plunge coffee, it would have most probably tasted a lot better than what I first did when I squinged up my face and all that kind of stuff. So if you're prepared to work out how the times and all that kind of stuff, and I was saying, people, they looked a bit wankery about it. They said, obviously you need to do that to make a decent coffee. You need to get those times and whatever, because it obviously does some whiz-bang stuff. Alright guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.